Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cipha's Comedy Corner. Comedy Corner.
We on the corner?
Yeah, it's a corner. This is Red Grant right here.
Live. Turn up, man. The turn up is real. King Turn Up is in the building.
Oh, you King Turn Up?
King Turn Up.
Oh, wow.
They named
I didn't
me
even
that.
know we had royalty in the building today.
Yeah.
We just did the Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam here in New York City. Capone, Faison, Michael Blackson, and your boy Red Grant right here. Michael Blackson told him how much fun he had on the corner.
Yeah.
The comedy corner. And Michael...
call it the Comedy Hut.
We're trying to... that's what I'm about to tell you. The name, I'm not sure about the name, so I asked every comedian to rename the show. Nothing so far has been better than the Comedy Corner.
The Dirty Hut. The Back Room.
The Back Room.
Back Room.
Comedy Back
I
Room.
like the Back Room, man.
Something to it.
Yeah.
Yo, the Comedy Back Room, like
Cipha's
a speakeasy.
Back Room or something. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to be easy because we just had a lot of drama this last week.
Back rooms, okay.
But Michael Blackson told him that he had to come on the show and balance out the amount of darkness that he left. He tried to bring you in to lighten it up a little.
I'm talking about it's dark as heck over there, man. He left all the darkness in the corner.
There's no light whatsoever. So
now this light is hell in here. Turn the lights down in this bitch. Me and Cipha.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm Puerto Rican though.
I understand.
So I feel when people say light skin, dark skin, and all that type of stuff, it's only black. But then some black people call me light skin. Now, mind you, I'm only Puerto Rican by name. I was raised in a black neighborhood. I'm a 5%er. I'm black, but I'm not black to black people that don't know me. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
It's a corner. So
you're Black Rican.
So am I light skin or am I Puerto Rican? Like, do you call Puerto Ricans light skin?
No, see, that's the thing about the difference between people from like Puerto Rico, Cuba, and all those great countries like that. Y'all have all type of different people over there, and y'all all call each other Puerto Ricans.
Right.
Over here, they done separated us.
Yes,
and said,
correct.
Okay, light skin, dark skin, bright skin, regular skin, white people, Asians.
And then your name is Red. Why? Because you have
because I grew up in the neighborhood. And I was fighting all the time. I kept getting red marks. They used to call me Dirty Red. I was Dirty Red. So I used to be going hard. And you know, you red in the black community, especially in Southeast Washington, D.C., where 85% of the people are dark skinned, you going to fight every day. It made me tougher, Cipha.
Right.
I mean, it got me ready for them stages and everything.
Right. And this is less harsh because at least nobody's putting fists to your face.
And I can fight now.
Right.
I actually can fight.
So your light-skinnedness caused you problems.
A lot of problems, man. A lot of problems. When you light-skinned, sometimes people don't understand, man. It's hard to be light-skinned. I should do a book about that.
But dark-skinned people think you got it easy.
That's not true.
They think you got you light-skinned.
Like we can just walk up in the office, hey, job.
Yeah.
No.
Light-skinned.
Nah. See, because you got to understand, the Willie Lynch project is always happening.
All day.
You know what I mean? They done separated us so hard in our own community that we don't even like each other.
Not even.
Deep. Shine.
It's the whole shine?
Shine. That's my word. I tell everybody. Shine.
I like it.
I don't care who you are. Shine.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't know what Willie Lynch is, one, you're ignorant. You should be knowing what that is. Two, it was a slave owner from the West Indies that basically came over here and taught slave owners how to control their slaves for generations and generations. Past the time the slave owner dies, they'll still have this syndrome, which is pit them against each other. Light skin against dark skin. Old against
young.
Yeah, new.
Yeah.
A new nigga.
People in the hill, in the valley.
Yep. House and field. And just if you constantly and systematically show the separation, it will last for hundreds of years.
He was really turned up. And you know what the crazy is? He said 400 years. And that was 1612. It's 2013. The 400 year was last year, and we ain't even stopped.
It don't even seem like it's slowing down.
It don't stop, man. That's why I'm gonna stop it this year. Shine.
You're gonna stop
I'm gonna stop everybody from being our own people from being racist.
Wow.
That's my mission. Red Grant's mission is to stop
that this year,
right now.
Have you started already? Because we already in
campaign.
September.
January, I started the campaign. I'm on your show. This is my 73rd interview.
All right, stop the racism.
No racism, no black racism.
But are you fine with white racism?
I mean, white racism gonna be what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People grow up in certain societies and certain things, they're gonna get turned up in their own society. I don't believe it's racism.
No,
I just think it's gender separation or class separation. It's like if you grow up in Puerto Rico, you're gonna act like the people around you. If you grow up in Europe, you're gonna act like the people around you. It's not really racism, it's separatism.
True.
Deep. Shine, man.
Shine.
Turn up.
So now you on the Shaq Comedy Tour,
Yep.
Shaq Comedy All-Star Comedy Jam.
Yep. October 1st, a new DVD drops. Shaq All-Star, Faison Love, myself, Robert Powell, LeVar Walker, Finesse Mitchell. So
And you're on there.
Yes, I'm headlining it.
Where because I did the show Saturday, I was expecting Shaq to be there.
They can't fit Shaq in a Nokia.
Right.
They can't
The
fit
theater's
Shaq
not
in the best.
isn't big enough. Fit him.
They ain't got headroom.
Where does he usually show up?
Now he show up for most of the TV joints.
The TV ones.
Like when they tape the TV the shows, he show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But on a tour, it just be us. It's just a Shaq brand, and every once in a while he might.
I thought
drop
New York. I thought he'd come in and say hi. All right.
I mean, that would have been great.
No,
though.
it's all right, Shaq.
You know what I'm saying? Shaq, stop faking, man. Get your big head ass out of them little cars and come and mess with Cipha.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You driving in Buicks. What a biggest in the world drive a Buick.
He got a good deal.
It was a good deal.
I remember Shaq came here to Hot 97 once, way back in the day. Flex was interviewing him, and he goes, "Yeah, I just invested in this new company, some company that's just came out. I'm trying to see what they're gonna do. It's called Google."
Real talk?
Google. I was like, Google? What the fuck is that? That sound corny.
Turn up, man. That man bread is turned up.
How you own part of Google? How you own part of Google?
Oh, man. If I even owned a G in Google. He owned a G in Google.
How much money you got?
Right now? I made about $700,000 last year.
Seriously?
Turn up.
Oh, shit. I was talking
you
about
talking about
right
my pocket?
here.
Oh, shit.
700,000.
Yeah.
How the fuck you do that?
I got credit cards, man. I got some cash, you know what I mean? A couple of dollars for the cab.
For the
You know
tolls.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it's train.
How do you make 700,000 as a comedian?
Easily. Funny.
Right.
Just be funny and book
Funny
a lot of
is
shows.
funny is not.
But I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I started in DC making nothing.
Right.
I moved to New York, made $25 a day. You know, maybe sometimes 200 if I went and did 3 or 4 rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Moved to LA, started shining a little more. You know what I mean? And when I started shining a little more, I made.
How long were you in New York?
5 years.
5 years in New York, hitting up all the clubs. Like what? How long?
I worked for Teen Summit. I was 19 when I moved to New York. I worked for Teen Summit. They gave me a nice excuse my language, a nice job, and I just, I parlayed it for 3 years.
Right.
And then after that, I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna move to L.A. And after that, I made my first movie. I produced my first movie, a $500,000 movie. Got the money, got the investors. And that's why I'm one of the first comedians to ever produce movies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, Red Grant, sing some of your movies. I was like, yeah. But I like to executive produce, write movies, be in the movies and everything. So that part of me is shining right now.
Shine.
So, if you can do more than just comedy, you can do more.
So you go to LA, you do the same.
Go to LA, you just, you
hitting the clubs up and everything.
Yeah, but LA, you don't make no money.
No money.
Clubs. $7.
No, the dude, I did a spot. Mind you, New York is low, but like you could get in certain spots in the white mainstream rooms, you get like $20, $25. If you know the right hood spots, sometimes you can get like $100.
Right.
I went to LA and did a spot. The dude gave me a $15 check.
He did.
A check. I had to sign a check for $15. I said, yo, go ahead. Keep that. Yo, do me a favor. Give it to the next dude that needs it. Like, so he could get 30
You should
tonight.
have took it. and gave it to the next dude because they're gonna tear it
They're
up.
not gonna get it right.
Nah, you should have just took it, gave it to your little niece.
A check.
I know you got
$50 check is what? It turns out to be $9.
It's gonna take you $3 to cash it.
Yo,
you can't even go to the cashier.
and
place.
I was like, "Oh, this is because I'm not from here," and they gave me a little guest spot. They said that's the pay. Why is that? How do people live like that?
They don't. That's why you gotta have other jobs. You better be on tour. You know what I mean? Like LA, people really go to LA and become street people. You know, if you're not ready for that life, if you're not about that life, don't move to LA because you'll be on the street. You will. It ain't no subway systems. Yeah. It ain't no buses to take you around. You gotta have a car.
Yep.
First and foremost, if you don't have a car, you're short. And you gotta have connects. And if you ain't got no connects, cause everybody get up every morning and walk, try to do all these interviews. I mean, you know, these auditions and stuff. But you gotta understand, it's how many 100,000 actors in LA?
If maybe more.
One row. Come on, man. You turn down, man. You know, so I look at life like this. You got to create your own.
Yes.
People go out there and try to get created. No, create your own. Put your own cameras up. Do your own thing, and you're going to shine. Shine.
So then how did you, what was the first big thing you did?
First big thing
Comic View or something like that?
First big thing I did was Def Comedy Jam. I was 19 and a half years old. I had just got kicked out of school, college, lost my football scholarship, lost my baseball scholarship.
What you got kicked out for?
Fighting.
Right, come on.
Man, turn up, man.
Fixed all that.
I know I could. I didn't fix it right. My mother told me to fix it when I went to school. Didn't fix it. Got kicked out. But it took me right into where I was supposed to be. You know, I came home. My mother was like, you better get a job. My fraternity brothers, Kappa Alpha Psi, they was like, man, you should just go and just do comedy. They got Def Comedy Jam on. I said, man, Def Comedy Jam and F Comedy. I was the effort man at the time.
Did you want to do comedy? You were just funny.
I was just funny in the house. Just go in the house and just rip the whole house up.
Right.
Everybody in there is getting ripped.
Yeah.
You know the deal. And I was like, man, okay. Man, I'm going to go do this thing, man. I went to an open mic in D.C. and I ripped. A dude named Bob Sumner, who was the executive producer for Def Comedy Jam. He saw me in D.C. He said, man, you should come up to the Peppermint.
Yeah.
You know, if you come up to the Peppermint Lounge, you know, hey, you know, maybe you can make it on TV. So I go up to the Peppermint Lounge in New Jersey. I'm nervous as heck. I see Naughty by Nature over there.
Word.
You know, Queen Latifah's over here. I'm talking about it's packed, it's hood. Everybody's drinking, smoking, doing whatever they doing in there. Nobody's paying attention. Bill Bellamy is hosting, and I'm nervous as heck. And I go up there and I shine.
Shine.
And Bob called me. He was like, man, I'm going to put you on TV this year.
Damn.
And I did that. Did Apollo, worked for Teen Summit, and the rest is history. You know, did Comic View 8 times. Did Def Comedy Jam 3 times. Then I met up with my man Cat Williams. He threw me on this tour. We made one of the best DVDs in the country, American Hustle.
Yep.
Sold 17 million copies.
What?
Man, I mean, it's so many copies sold, and a lot of them was bootleg.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it was 5 million on paper, 17 million off paper, barbershops.
Yo, I love when a dude comes up to you and is excited to meet you, and then tells you he bought the bootleg. Like, and they be proud of it. They be proud. Like, yo, son, I got all your mixtapes, son. I got all your mixtapes, son. I bought two for $5 in the barbershop. I'm like, I get nothing from that.
No, you know what the worst is? Dumb people. When dumb people say dumb stuff, man, I just saw you last night on the Shaquille O'Neal All-Star. You still doing comedy? Oh, nigga, no, man. I'm laying bricks, man.
There's a new thing I notice a lot of dudes is doing. They want to take a picture, right?
Right.
But they get all fidgety and they like, yo, I ain't no groupie. I ain't no homo. I ain't no groupie. Yo, let me just get a flick. I'm like, dog, why you have to say all that?
Right.
Like, I want to be in your picture. Right. I want people to know who I am. I do this for y'all. Like, what makes me happy is to make other people happy.
Real talk.
And it's like, yo, you want to take a flick? Let's take a flick.
I hate when they do that, though. When they
I ain't no groupie.
I ain't no groupie, though. You are. When you say that, you are.
Yeah, saying it makes you
it makes you a groupie, man.
Because other people are like, yo, let me get a flick, man. I love your shit. What's the point of annoying for you? Like, yo, what's up, yo? I like your shit. I seen you on the video. Or I seen you on Def Comedy Jam. What's up? How much more do you converse?
I think it's when it comes to when they start saying, "Let me get your number."
Oh, I give out my number.
I give out my other number. Yo. But when he be like, "This the real number?" All right, do you want to
call it right now?
Now you're a groupie. Now you turned into one.
I give out my number to everybody. The only thing is, if a name don't pop up, I don't answer it. Text me.
Voicemail.
All day. If the name, it don't say mom or Ebro.
What I hate though is when you call somebody and they don't answer, then you text them and they hit you right back. That's you.
That's true. Yo,
I just called you.
I'm in class. Yo, I'm in class works.
I'm in class. This dude, 27 years old, he's still in class.
I take improv classes all types of hours of the day. I'm like, I'm in class. No, yo, and let me tell you another thing I do. People text me, right? And before I lie, I look around, make sure they not around. Because sometimes you know how somebody be like, where you at? But they see you through the window. I'm in the diner, and they be like, where you at? I'm about to say I'm at my mom's house. And then you look, and the nigga like that. You know what
I'm right behind you, man. I'm in the car behind you.
This lady, one time I texted this lady when I used to work at another radio station, Sirius, and I texted her, and she wrote, I'm walking through the hallway, I see her on the computer, I emailed her, and she wrote LOL, right? And I looked at her, and she wasn't laughing.
You don't hate your phone now?
No. Why?
Man, some days everything is on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have neck diseases in a little bit.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. Everybody going to be hunched over.
And I get all my emails.
Before we old, everybody going to be like this.
Watch. Yeah, from looking down.
Yeah, they're going to have neck, I don't know what it's going to be called. Cell phone neck or whatever you want to call it.
Necrophilia?
That's what we tell a girl. Give me some necrophilia. Need some necrophilia.
So Cat takes you on the road.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel working with another comedian that's on a high level? Did he show you respect and support, or like, because I know a lot of people when they put on younger people they hate, or there's like some weird, like they put you on but then they make you feel like shit.
Nah. Well, Cat, man, he actually when we started doing the joint, it was like 200 people coming to the shows.
Really?
And a 1,500 seaters,
Yeah.
And then we all been friends, you know what I mean? So he was like, Rat, somebody hated on him. I won't tell you the comedian, but a comedian hated on him because he was funnier than them on the show.
Similar thing. He put him on and then he was funnier.
And then he was funnier, then they kicked him off the tour. So Cat was like, I'm going to start my own tour. Red, come mess with me. I said, all right, I got you, Slim. You my man. It's all good. So when we first started doing it, was like 300 people. Then we did this, then he went, all of us went down there, but he did his new special on HBO when he was like, this shit right here, here. When he did that, after that showed up, it was 6,000 people a show, 6 shows a weekend.
Were you on that show?
Yeah.
You opened up, but it wasn't on TV.
It wasn't on TV.
Your part wasn't on TV.
No.
But you was on the show.
Yep.
And then after that, the other tour, the American Hustle and all that.
That's when we came up with the American Hustle stuff.
I need one of those, man.
That's
I
easy.
need something to save me from this radio job. It's driving me crazy.
Nah, you don't want nothing to say. You want the radio and you want the
I need a sabbatical.
Shine.
I need a little like a November to February run.
You be hurting. You'll miss the radio so much.
When I come back, they're gonna be like, yo, Cast One got your spot, yo.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Somebody gonna get that joint immediately.
Do you like going on the road?
I love it. I stay on the road. My wife hate it.
Yo, I love the road.
The road is the joint, man. The road is where
some people hate it. Some comedians hate it. They're bored.
I love eating box pizza. I love
because the thing about the road, and mind you, I mean, I went on the road a lot as a DJ, but as a comedian, it's different. But it's some places are great, Chicago or Miami, Boston. You live it like you in a city. But sometimes I went up to Syracuse with Joe Coy. It was nothing.
It is nothing. If you ain't on the college campus, it is nothing.
Nothing.
Man. Nothing in Syracuse. Hey, Syracuse should be shut down other than the university. Everything in Syracuse should be shut down.
The mall
what
is
mall?
popping. No, it's a new mall.
Oh, they got it.
The mall is everything. It's an entertainment center. They got bumper cars, arcade. They put a comedy club. They got they're putting a nightclub in the mall. I was like, why is everything in the mall? They're like, yo, once October hits, it's freezing.
Oh, you can't go one place
we stay
to one
right
place.
here. We stay in the mall.
Niggas be in the mall like this. Hey, hold up, I need some shoes. Hey, we back. I need a coat. Hey, I need a drink. Everything in the mall.
Everything was in the mall. Fridays, Johnny Rockets.
Skating rink.
Yeah, they're like, yo, we gonna go ride bumper cars. I'm like, where's that? They're like, third floor.
And you know you gotta have a lot of space for bumper cars.
Yes. And then I walked around. There's a whole other part being built. I'm like,
Yo, in New York, I sometimes I wish we were in bumper cars, cause everybody drive crazy in New York.
Is it that they drive crazy?
I don't know if it's crazy. I think you guys are so used to it.
It's the cabs.
They disrespectful.
I was in a cab going to the Shaq show. My cab got into an accident. He scraped another cab. They start fighting. I'm like, yo, money, hit the meter. Hit the meter. I'm 2 blocks away. I could walk. He gets out. I'm like, oh. The other lady in the other cab just threw cash on the front seat and left. I was paying with a credit card.
Oh.
So I'm like, yo, hit the button.
Swipe me, man. Get me up out of this joint. Swipe me.
Because a cab driver is just in a cab all day for hours. So they are I think they find it's fun to them to constantly find every little move that could be slightly risky. And that's what makes everybody think, we drive crazy, because they see an opening, they take it, where you as a regular driver, you might not take it, but they on the road every day, so they just like, I got it, boom.
Yeah, it's their instincts. It's their instincts. It's almost like, being a porn star. I was a porn star too.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm just
No, you feel that's why you went to LA. It's executive produced.
That'd be cool, a little side job being a porn star director.
I couldn't. Oh, director.
Yeah, that's the director. I can't.
I can't be in a porn.
I can't be in it. You know what I'm saying? My joint is shining. I can't have my joint unshine.
It's shining?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I like it, but I don't want to put it in the wrong thing. Heck no. I got my wife. I'm settled. You know what I mean? Every once in a while.
You're married, or black people married?
What's the difference?
Like legal contracts and
hell yeah.
decided city.
I'm legal. Legal. Yeah, I gotta give up
City
half.
Hall.
I gotta give up half if I leave.
And you got married in California?
Oh yeah, so it's half plus 3%. So I gotta pay half plus 3. No, I got married in Maryland, but I live in Cali.
Where's the marriage license?
I was in Maryland.
So I think you might be a little better.
I hope so.
If you get married in California, it's
over.
Half.
Immediately.
Done.
I swear, if I know I'm about to make another $4 million next year, I might just secretly break out. Before that,
you gotta make it her fault. Make her think she wanted. How long you been married?
I can't leave my wife. She good. She took my credit from 525 to 805.
Oh, she's white. You got a white wife.
She's half white.
Oh, nice.
She's black and white.
Good for you.
You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
You just want lighter children. You trying to make Drakes.
My child is pre-cum. It's the the pre-cum to be on the tip. That is my child. It's the clearest child that you could ever have. My child is a pre-cum baby. And if you don't know what the pre-cum is, most of the time they get caught in draws. And she got through. So yeah.
That's nice.
She's an athlete though.
She's an athlete?
Yeah, she's an athlete. My child is strong as hell. The strongest kid, 4-year-old you will ever want to meet. And she's slim. She ain't like
you don't got like a brolic 4-year-old
she like picking up the toy boxes. I'm like, man, damn girl, I can't even lift this Harley. She's like, get your weight up, nigga. Get your weight up. Get your weight up.
Shine.
Yo,
so look, this is Red Grant in the comedy corner.
No, man. When I'm in this joint, it's the basement or something.
Dirty basement.
The dirty basement.
The dirty basement.
I like the
It
dirty
doesn't
basement.
know. It doesn't signify
dirty
comedy
attic.
though. The dirty attic.
Yeah, you know, like when your mother and them give you that room upstairs, you know it's hot.
The dirty attic.
The dirty attic, yo. Something about the dirty.
Is there a corner?
Nah, it's dirty attic. Hot 97's dirty attic.
We got new lights now.
No, man, it's shining. Man.
This is like what is this? Like plexiglass or something?
Man, that's reveal.
It's nice.
You ever talk to somebody that say the dumbest shit? That's reveal, man. You know,
somebody here been watching like HGTV and they were like, "No, we could do it ourselves. Let's get these shower doors." Yo, listen, we go to Home Depot. We get 7 shower doors.
They usually lay this on the floor. But they said, forget it. We're gonna lay it. Ain't even. You can't even hardly touch that.
Shake it.
I thought it was glass. This is plexiglass. It's out, boy. You better not do that no more.
Hey, it's better than what we had before. Just a black wall. Speaking of black walls, you got a everyday racism?
Oh man, everyday racism.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is Red Grant. He was on the Shaq Comedy All-Star Jam with me and Capone and Faison Love and
I'm your new favorite comedian, man.
Michael Blackson, new favorite comedian. Everyday racism.
Everyday racism. I hate it when it comes from us. Like I was getting on the plane the other day.
Right.
The lady let everybody go through with all the bags. Here I go. I have a backpack, a pull-on, and my camera bag is sitting there. She's like, "Oh, you're going to have to check that bag." No, I'm not. She said, "Sir, you're going to have to check that bag or you're going to have to condense it." You know, they make you condense it. And I was like, I said, "Really?" She's like, "Really?" I said, "You're going to do that to me? I'm doing it to you."
And she was
black. I hate when black people racism size me.
How much black was she?
She was nice.
More black than you?
Oh, way more black.
That's why.
She had her history papers. She had her real historian slave papers in her back pocket.
She's like, "Look,
no trades." So I was like, man, she gave me the little tag. And of course, me being Red Grant, I said, "Thank you." I pulled my thing down at the end of the thing and I took it on the plane.
You were supposed to
leave it.
Oh, check it.
I was supposed
to bring it over to the.
Yeah, you know how they make you pick it up at the thing. I don't have time for that.
Nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's almost like a Puerto Rican song too.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Next year, I want to be at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, man.
Oh, just come through.
I want to be in there. Squally. I want to be squally and squally.
Squally.
Whatever y'all do, squally, man. Squally. Squally. I want 3 Puerto Rican chicks around me squalling. Squally. You ever be dancing at a club and you got so many people around you, only thing they can see is the tip of your head? Squally. Squally.
Yo, Red Grant, ladies and gentlemen, live on the Comedy Corner.
Man, we at the
Dirty Attic.
The Dirty Attic, man.
Tell the people how they can find you.
RedGrant.com, man. And every Monday you catch my blog on RedGrant.com. The Turn Up is Real. That's the name of the blog. Just go to RedGrant.com, man. Everything else social media you'll find on that.
RedGrant.com.
Yeah, RedGrant.com. Don't say Red without the Grant. Real talk. Don't say my name. You don't say Kevin without the Hart. You don't say Cat without the Williams. Don't say Red without the Grant. Real talk. Turn up.
Shine.
Shine.
Corner?
Attic.